Hello everyone, welcome back. And today we've got a lot of requests to do. Well, we're not going to do them all today, of course, but we've got one more to do today. But there's been 10 requests in the last few videos for tanks. And yes, a lot of them are tanks that we've done before, but you know, there's only so many tanks that I have. So there is going to be repeats. We have done this tank before, the Tetrarch. But that was back, I think, episode 4 of this series. And what are we on now? 25-ish? I forget the exact number. So it's been a little while, so we'll give it another go. So this is a tier 2 tank, not really my specialty. I don't know a whole lot about tanks at this tier, so for this I'm just going to go look at the specs as far as how good it is and try to get the general idea of it. But I don't know. I don't think that 16 millimeters armor at this tier is good. Let's compare it to what other what other tier 2s in general do I have? Really any? What's the Renault have? See, the Renault, the tier 1, has better armor, and it's kind of crappy. Although with this thing, you can kind of angle your sides, and then it bounces a little bit. But I'm gonna say that 16 millimeters armor is very little, and we'll go with that. Speed limit is pretty high. It looks like it's pretty speedy there. I think it doesn't turn very well though. Even gun-wise, shell penetration. Looking at that, it looks like it's got a decent gun. But let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. Yeah, but like I said, there was 10 requests in the last 4 videos that I've put out, so we'll be getting to those over the next 10 videos, including this one. So 9 others. Quite a range of tanks, to name a few. We've got the T57 coming. We've got the Type 59, I think, right? Yeah. I've got a whole list on my desktop, a notepad containing all of them. I can't look at that right now, though, because I'm in full screen and recording while in full screen, and then alt-tabbing out the window tends to crash the game. So let's not do that. What do we want to do? Let's speed over to the side. This could be a very quick battle, as in me die really quick doing this, but we'll hope that that our tactics prevail. Whoop, a little bit of lag spike there. That seems to happen to me a lot with the first game after loading up World of Tanks. It's like it's loading in textures for the first time. So when an enemy tank gets spotted, we might lag again, or when the first tank fires, we get lagged. Although there was somebody shooting on our team I heard earlier, so let's see if we can climb this path without getting attacked. Oh yeah, there's somebody right there. There's probably people like right up there beside me now that we're gonna spot in a second. Let's keep our... Oh, there's a leg spike again. I think it's because that tank got destroyed, so the game loaded in the explosion effects and whatnot for that. So let's keep our turret pointed in the direction that we were expecting the enemy to come from. Then our guns are ready, and our most armored side is facing... Oh, there's somebody there. I think that was a shot. Is that a shot coming from there or going to there? There's somebody. Hi. Let's back up. Hope he has a faster reload than I. Oh, hi. Who is... Was somebody down there shooting? Ooh, yeah, there's somebody down there. Okay. Let's around the corner. We have to assume that this guy's a good tanker. He might be his 4th battle in the game, but we have to assume that he's got at least as much experience as I do. Oh, that wasn't smart. I remember at this tier, very often I'd have all my crew die. My tank would still have health points left, but all my crew would die because there were so few. Especially in tanks with only 2 crew members. And then you can't control your tank. You can't use first aid kits because there's no one to use it. Oops, I just got shot with my teammate a little bit. Oh well, it was kind of my fault for going in front of him. Yeah, we took a chunk out of him. Come on, let me go forward. I'm going to try to go this way. Oh, there's a T2 over there shooting at us. We better shoot at him a few times before we start flanking. Come on, hit. I know guns aren't very accurate, especially at this range, regardless of tier, but there we go. We can hit him. I don't know what our shell speed's like. Let's go for the BT2. We hit him. I was kind of surprised we did. He's probably still sitting there, so we'll put another round or two over in there. Maybe if we can do one more, we'll get a kill. Oh, no, he's moved. Okay. There's no need to flank anymore because that TD's dead. So I think now our best bet is to kind of just take some cover and pick on the guys over there. Or if that BT2 is still there. No, there he is now. And shoot. We hit him. Let's not hit our ally. Okay, he's dead. We took a couple chunks out of him. That's good. Looks like we're winning this battle. Look at this. All of our team is here still. Actually, this TD hits me, the T-18, then I might be the only one to die. I don't know. I don't think we're all going to live. I think somebody's going to die, but I think getting in that TD's way might be a bad idea. I don't know what kind of damage he can do. So yeah, let's let that happen. Hello, T-18. Don't hit me. Oh, I missed you completely. Oh, we got no kills, but we did a little damage. This guy's going to be dead before we get over there. I can pretty much guarantee that. If we get him, I'll be kind of surprised. Yeah, he's dead. Look at that. We lost one person on our team that whole battle. And they're all toast. That seems to happen at this tier a lot. I'm not sure if it's because this tier is not that balanced, or if it's just because players are not as experienced and therefore there's a whole lot less tactic. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? I find that the players that play a lot of tier 1s, like there's experienced players that have they're up to tier 10s easily, maybe several tier 10s, but they prefer to play tier 1 vehicles. And typically those are players that have really good kill death ratios because they get so good at the tier 1s, and then they're playing with a lot of new players at that tier 2. So they end up with a lot of kills per battle at the top of the list majority of the time. And we didn't do too bad. Third for experience, second for damage. No kills, so that's nothing special. But yeah, not too bad. What was it? It was a tier 2 battle, right? Oh, it doesn't show their tier there. Did it used to? I feel like it used to show their tier there. Oh well. I think it was a tier 2 battle, so that's not too bad. Did a lot of spotting damage. Got his track. Yeah, we tracked the BT2 when we were shooting at it. We hit him 3 times. I think he was lit up all 3 times that we hit him. I don't think there was any times where we hit him taking blind shots. This guy took 2 damage upon us spotting him. Did 85 to him. I was in 2 shots there, 2 penetrations. Not too shabby. Did okay for experience. Cash wise, is 11,000 good for this tier? Well, we made 10 grand in profit. I'm gonna have to say that is pretty good because tanks and ammo and whatnot are extremely cheap at this tier. And here comes an ambulance down the road, or a fire truck. Great! What a great ending to the video.